Hi everyone and teacher. Today I want to introduce to you about the Oracle ERP Cloud Budgeting Controls. This is the first time we use this Power tool to make a presentation. So if there's any inconvenience for you to follow, I want to say sorry. So for the first, I want to introduce to you about myself and my friends. My name is Vũ Thuận Anh and my friends is Phạm Vũ Thiện, and we are the producer for this project. Okay, so we start right now, and all of this project will be conducted in the Vision cities. And if you don't know where is it located in the northern of the California. So in this case, I want to make a scenario for you to easy to follow. In this case, we have the resident of the Vision cities. He searches on the internet for the system that can help him to manage the government budgetary, and then we have the answer by the Google like this. He visits the Oracle website. A self-clerk told him that they have a solution for him, and in this case, the solution is the Oracle ERP Cloud Budgetary Control. And this is kind of great application for every managers who want to manage their budget, not only in the government but also in the enterprise. So if you are the chairman, the CEO, the manager of the monies of the companies or something, you can notice on this application. So we move to the next part. The chairman in this case, he think this is a good application, and he want the sellers to introduce about this application more clearly, and then the sellers introduce to him about this application. He told him that this application held the four main functions which can use in the money management. So for the first one, they have the enterprise structure. The second one is the budgeting. The third one is the transaction control, and the last one is the reporting and analysis. And the president, he say it's okay. He's got some idea how the application work, but he want to explain the government system first for the sellers. They can understand how the government system works, so you can focus on this part of the presentation to understand how the government of the Vision City work, the ways they operate themselves. So for the first, you can see in here all of the sales tax and the property tax are their income source. And the next one is the money is managed by the General Fund Department. So sales tax, property tax, the man's income, there's money managed by the General Fund Department. And there are 5 areas of their expenditure. The first one is the general government, second one is the public safety, police and fire, the parks and recreations. The fourth one is the community development, and the last one is the public squad in the general government. That means he's managed on the system, the money they depend for the system. The public safety is include the police and the fire, who will protect the safety of every citizen. The parks and recreations, that means they will operate the parks and recreation. the community developments for the activities which can develop the community. The public work and on the work which is besides of the first one. So in here we have the general fund expenditure chart. In the 2013 and 2014, you can focus that they have the finance fact that's at least in the last size, and in here the public safety lies a very important role in their expenditure. Each year approximately the 50% and more, and that's your huge money. So I will show you how the ways they manage that money in the next slide. So in here you have the overviews of the hierarchical system of the governments in the vision cities. On the top is the vision cities departments where the president settle in, and the next part is the general government, the administrative service, the public safety, the parks and creation, and below them have a lot of other departments, and they divide them into the three levels in the hierarchical department operation system. So this is just the first one. I will move to the next slide, that's to let you understand more. So in here we have the cycle which can show you how the monies in these cities work. For the first one is the planning and budgeting, and then we move to the next part, that is the budget implementation, and then move to the expenditure monitoring, and the last one is the inquiries and reporting, and it's a cycle. That means it will run year by year, that means annually. So in the next slide, the sales log show the presidents how the applications of their enterprise will apply in the government system in the vision cities, and you can notice. So for the first one is the enterprise structure. The enterprise structure, the first one is the fund, enable the reporting by funds. The second one is the departments, mirrors the organization structure. The programs, objects, and location provide the detailed tracking and analysis. The future use allow the easy expeditions. Based on all this information, you can know a thing that the odds of money will be managed in the 5 steps. With each step, you can understand the way the money work. For the first one, from the funds, it will give the money to the departments, to the location, and it helps the detailed trackings and analysis. And the last one is the future use, that enable the pupil the ways they use the monies in the future. The second advantage operating is the budgeting. So you can see in the system they have that application which on the top is the develop budget baseline. It's a web-based applications which will list on of the details payments of the government. and it's easier for the budgeting process step by step. So you can see in here the analytics. It will be divided into two main kinds of the reportings. The first one is the monthly one and the second one is the annual. The monthly, that means a year will be divided into the 12 periods, one per each month, and the second one is the one period include all of the years, and in the segment hierarchies, it will include on the same thing, but in the monthlies, it will focus on the level 3 of the department, but in the yearlies, it will focus on the level 2 of the department. The control level, the tracks, record the transaction impacts on the fund balance only. That means it will only focus on the balance of the monthly is every single transaction. Is the absolute. It stops transaction when there are any insufficient funds. That means if they have any problem with the transaction, they will be stopped immediately. So you can focus on of this step as we move to the next part. As in here, we have the enter budget amount, which is operating by the um, Excel files. It will list all of the funds, the department who receive that fund, the accounts to manage that fund, and the amount of the money in here. And the transaction control. In the transaction control, after completing an order, program will ask you to check it. In here, you need to confirm the application after making any transaction. That means that we don't have any budgeting violence because it is not acceptable and it will make the system into the wrong way. And the last one, but the most important thing of our system is about the reporting and analysis. And right now, my friend Phạm Phú Thiện with all of his actor who's at the Jane Store and Loki's, it's just the name he puts for his actors in his video. So now we move to the presentation. Okay,